baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Lance McCullers Jr.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And the Dodgers are set down in order. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Tyler Glasnow. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Glasnow ready and deals. Fought off foul. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
One down. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Outside with a breaking ball. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. That one is absolutely belted. Tucker really on his horse for it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
And now it's Christian Walker. That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a chopper out to short. That's a base hit as a run scores. On to second, and he throws it away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Zach Cole. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second inning now from Daikin Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This to third. And Tucker is retired. Here comes Max Muncy. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And now 2 balls and a strike. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball. Shoemake on to first. Out number 2. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Off the mark there. 2-1. Just missed. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting it, the shortstop, number 6.
First and second, 2 outs. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a bouncer out to short. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Daikin Park, here's the left fielder, Zach DeZenzo. Ground ball to the right side. steps on first for the out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
And stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemaker.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
And that one popped to short. Kim corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Cesar.
Cesar Salazar will hit next. 2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
This to center field. Pajes on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Houston, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. And he deals. That one outside. 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next pitch inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Ohtani up to second. Runner at third. Hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. The Dodgers threatening. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cole makes the grab on the run. They get 2 and draw even again. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. 2-1 now. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's downstairs and outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Matthews on second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the...
Kim steps on the bag for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one way outside. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Out to short. Shoemake. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And next for L.A., Hae-Sung Kim. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Dodgers down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Zach Cole. Not
2
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
And it's 2-1. Fastball is outside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cole at first, 1 gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rushing snags it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, right there.
So up next, Braden Shoemake. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. This one in the dirt. Here goes the runner. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started. And now Alex Freeland. And it's even up.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch misses way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next is the designated hitter, Shohei.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. One out, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses. 2-2. And there's the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. Go ahead run on base. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. That's in there. And the count's even at 2. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Last half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. And strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 63 up and throwing. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's down and away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Matthews getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Freeland. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter,
Yordan Alvarez. Up next for the Astros. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. To Tucker makes the grab. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Paredes sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max.
And now it's Max Muncy. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
At the plate, Andy Pajes.
Ball,
That's off the
catches
inside
back.
corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. New pitcher now, number 63. Isaac Paredes now at the plate.
Number 63, Kyle Hurd.
Missed
That's
with a
ball 3.
changeup. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls,
Activity in
1
the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 86, also getting ready. It's a leadoff walk,
Ball 4.
and that's the go-ahead run.
The first baseman, number 8,
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker.
Walker.
Called strike right there. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle
1
on
ball,
that one.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside with a breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Zach Cole in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, one out. Cole digs in now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The changeup missing. Now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So two down now, and here is Zach DeZenzo. Ball to strike. Right side, and that's just foul. That's the third. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Top of inning number 7, and here is Dalton Rushing. Out to short. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, number 6.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses, and the count now even up.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains 2-2.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move,
Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Braden Shoemake.
This look like a puddle, muddy water at the zoo. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
Inside, and it's 2-1. And that one hammered, going back, and it hits the fence. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Bryce Matthews in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And here is Bryce Matthews. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. The 2-1. In the air out towards right center. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. 2 away now.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. And it's fouled away.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Oker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. King also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's way high. Full count, 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Snap throw to first. Ohtani back in. And Freddie takes the K.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Two outs. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. A miss struck him out. That ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one drilled left field. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. A laser to left. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Zach Cole. Hit in the air out to center field. Pajes makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9.
2 down, base is empty. Zach DeZenzo will hit next. And delivers outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pajes makes the catch, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on a solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Abreu.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Dalton Rushing getting ready to hit. The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one in the air center field. Cole has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Abreu is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.